Good evening. Hundreds of AirAsia passengers feared for their lives when their plane started shaking violently over the Indian Ocean. The pilot told them he was scared and they should pray. It took over an hour for the plane to return to Perth, during which time passengers thought it could fall from the sky at any moment.
A mid-air emergency. 359 terrified passengers. A big bang, then their plane starts to violently shake. The pilot forced to turn the Airbus around. He announces to the passengers he's scared and they should all pray for a safe landing.
Please pay attention and also please listen to everything. Our survival depends on your cooperating.
For an hour and a half, passengers had to endure this.
The plane was really limping home, like it was shuddering. We all thought, we're just going to go down.
Some saw metal flying out of the engine. Others texted their families, fearing they wouldn't see them again.
There were lots of people crying, lots of people pulling out the life jackets and stuff, like pretty much preparing. Like we thought there was a good chance that we were going to go down.
Marine emergency services put on standby. The flight emergency started over the Indian Ocean.
And the captain said that one of the blades on the left engine was missing.
The AirAsia flight D7237 left Perth just after 7 a.m, bound for Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. The flight was just off the coast of Carnarvon when the pilot announced there was a technical problem.
I was just very nervous. I thought the whole plane was just going to go plummeting down.
By 10 a.m, tears of relief as the plane lands safely. The traumatised travellers offered $20 vouchers and forced a queue for hours to try and catch another flight.
Like some water?
Some of the passengers are lining up to get onto other flights. Others say they're so scared they don't want to get on another plane. AirAsia say there was a technical fault and flight crew will be checking over the aircraft. Emily Baker, 7 News.
Emily Baker is at Perth Airport. Emily, have the passengers been put on a new flight?
And good evening. Some of the passengers are still waiting here almost 8 hours after that emergency landing. You can see behind me here, people are lining up to check into a special AirAsia flight that's set to arrive, that's set to leave to KL at 8:30 p.m. We've spoken to some of those travellers and they're still pretty traumatised.
It was emotionally and physically as well, because kind of worried about catching another flight of the same like AirAsia, so you never know what could happen, and then just waiting here.
AirAsia have offered passengers refunds and to put them up in hotels, but at this stage they still haven't confirmed what's the cause of that mid-air emergency. They are calling it a technical fault. Aviation experts tell us that that plane was about 7.5 years old and it was added to the AirAsia fleet in 2009. And